So this is the cooling solution for this Athlon 1200 MHz. Underneath there is nothing actually holding the CPU cooler on. It's just being pushed down by some nice books here. Got a bike book, Top Gear Supercars, a couple of nice ID optical drives, and a lovely Sigmatech Force Hammer CPU cooler. The CPU cooler that I'm using on this Athlon is a Alpenfon Matterhorn Rev B, and the stock fan on that as well, just hold on with a rubber band. Got 256 megabytes of SD RAM in there. It's currently running wprime 1024M, taking a while. 11% in 5 minutes, not particularly great. This here is the heatsink that I was running before, a just solid piece of aluminium, no copper on it at all, but it is slightly bigger than the stock cooler which I have here. As you can see, stock cooler is quite a bit smaller in size, and also the fins on it are a bit more dense, and I could run this stock was about 55 degrees Celsius with the CPU at about 1320 megahertz I think it was, so it didn't do too badly on that. Just had like a 92mm fan just sitting on top of it. Then with this one, same 92mm fan, maybe 120, I can't remember, but I got it to 1365 on this. Then right now, I can't show you because it's currently running, but it's running at 1430 megahertz. And you just can either use the jumpers on the motherboard here and here. This one does the multiplier, and this one does the front side bus frequency, although I can change that in the BIOS. So I've just used that to change it in the BIOS. This is currently set to a 13 times multiplier with 110 on the front side bus. The memory is running at 146 megahertz, I think. Yeah, I think it is. The motherboard is from a old mesh, which I currently have over here. Even though it's got a Pentium 3 sticker on it, this was the original PC in Athlon 1200 megahertz. But I just bought this case off eBay to put a Pentium G 3258 in, and this is what was inside it. This is a Asus A7V-E, and on this motherboard I can't actually run any higher than 1430 megahertz, as the jumpers won't allow me to go any higher on the multiplier, and 110 megahertz is the highest I can go on the front side bus, so this is pretty much maxed out. I've also got a little fan down there. I think that's a 60mm fan, just cooling a chip on the board there. Got this lovely MX400 graphics card, passively cooled. A bit of a VGA connector on there to this Acer monitor. So I'll probably cut into a video when this is finished showing CPU Z and all that. But yeah, that's it for now. Or maybe also, this is the original RAM stick that came with it. It's 256 megabytes, double-sided, pretty standard memory stick really. And currently it's just got single-sided stuff in that I bought from a guy on HWBot from Italy. So I think that'll do for now, and I'll come back when this is done. 17%, 10 minutes, might be a while. Right, so it's just finished wprime, as you can see, 3,556.732 seconds. It's just under an hour, which is quite nice. You can see there 1429 megahertz. RAM's actually at a 143 according to CPU-Z, however it does say 146 in the BIOS. That's just the screenshot of it there. So that's how that's going. It's finished, stable, that's good. Right, the temperatures for this cooling setup here is actually nearly 20 degrees less than the stock cooler which I showed earlier. The max temperature it's reached is 36 degrees Celsius, and the maximum temperature for the cooler I had on before was 46. Now the reason I am running it on a box on the floor opposed to on a table, you might wonder, is because I haven't got much space on the windowsill here. Got my Pentium rig set up here with it on the phase cooler, which takes up most of the windowsill, as you can probably see, and don't really have much space on any of the desks either. So there we go, that's finished. Excellent.